No he visto nada de esto.
Déjame comprar los capítulos. Y en 5 minutos se bajan. Él se comprará todo el pase, ¿verdad? Diego.
Yo creo que sí.
Comprar el pase de la temporada.
Y disfruta de 5 episodios de la serie que me pasé de punto de para bandeja.
No, mira.
Ya lo este sándwich está bien delicioso.
Pero la vida es así. A mí me cansa muy. Yo me imagino que antes de empezar el episodio 2, te dará un recuento de lo que pasó en el episodio pasado.
Sí, como un mitad, paja.
Si no, vete a mi canal de YouTube, no me por dónde te dormiste, y ahí está.
No, yo me acuerdo más o menos.
Esto dice que se tarda. No sé si esto tú lo ves.
No lo veo.
No sé si se ve en el live. Pero en 3, 2, 1. Ya está instalando, ya lo instaló. Ahora está
Wow.
bajando el otro. 57 segundos, 77, 98, 118.
Pues ya
3
puedes
minutos.
poner el juego a jugar el segundo.
No, está descargando lo que dice.
Oh.
Parece que lo está descargando en desorden. Ahí está.
Oh. Interesante. Bienvenidos a Black Ninja Cinema.
Eso mismo iba a decir cinema. Todavía. 9% download. 11, 12, 13. Avanza a 14. Ve, instalar el episodio 3, fue el que instaló. Dice que en 94 segundos terminó. Si tú me amas, ya lo sé, ya lo sé. Ay, qué rico. Si tú me amas, ya no sé, ya lo sé. 8, 7, 3, anda, 1. Falta que termine de bajar el episodio
¡Puñeta!
5 y el episodio 4. ¿Viste?
¿Cómo es?
Que falta por bajar el episodio 5 y el episodio 4.
Válgame, cabrón, me acosté en la silla, cabrón. Yo creo-
Ahora sí, Diego.
María. Vamos a ver.
Cargando, está cargando.
Bienvenidos a
Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va.
Bladilla. ¡Oh!
Anteriormente en Batman.
Detectar estéreos.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole
Ahí,
thing
ahí fue que me
starts,
dormí.
make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
Odia perro.
Papi, me la conseguí y ella sabía que era yo, cabrón.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
¿Por qué se trancó esto? Oh,
It's
Estoy lagueando,
válgame, sí. Me se sacó el
Hasta el
shell.
SharePlay se tumbó.
Sí, pero es que debería dejar de laguear en un par de segundos. Deme un break. Vamos a ver si ya no laguea más nada.
¿Quieres saber qué laguea?
Chécate a ver.
Ahí
Zumbando,
estamos
vamos.
viendo.
the weights of the
Y esos gráficos.
Deja bajarle el volumen a Digen.
Ahí fue que se acabó eso.
¿Por qué?
¿verdad?
Papi, porque te escucho durísimo.
Ah, porque estoy dando desde el control.
Ahí era. Y escucho hasta el pejo.
Me muteo ahora.
No, te tienes que mutear, pero. Vamos a ver qué prepara este segundo episodio. Porque no lo escucho.
Se volvió tranquilo.
Sí, ese soy yo que lo hago. Pero no escucho el juego.
Tampoco.
¿Qué carajo? Ay.
To do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Sí, del crimen, en donde mataron a los papás de Bruce.
Y pa.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
¿Tú jugaste el juego
Or
completo, Diego?
allegations about his ties to the
¿Cómo?
underworld.
¿Tú jugaste el juego
This
completo?
isn't going
No,
away.
mano, yo no he visto nada de
It's
esto.
all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you. Thomas was a good man in many ways, but he was not immune to temptation.
Sí, más vale que no le dijera vete al diablo porque el cabrón contigo.
Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Aww.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think... You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Diablo, pero tantos años después consiguieron un detalle, Bruce. Está apretado, cabrón.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with
Pero
his
lo que
own
Bruce está
parents'
metiendo, mi
killer?
hermano.
The possibilities are endless.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
Exacto.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Diablo.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
What the fuck?
She was always so good to me.
Ellos la ponen en el cine, pues para él no anda de todo el carajo.
¿Para qué? Para él nada, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Don't be pussy, bro. Hola.
Hola, hola. Feliz culo nuevo. Que diga ano, que diga año. Bueno, mío, perdón.
Feliz año, feliz año.
Bruce,
Bueno,
stay
si
back.
no lloviera, yo fuera extremadamente
Nothing
feliz.
personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
Completa y extremadamente
You don't
feliz.
have to
Si
do
no
this.
lloviera. Pero no. Kevin se tiene que tomar un bicho.
Don't
Y
Falcone.
Black, callao.
He's making a
No, no,
mistake.
escucho, no veo. Aquí.
¡Diablo, cabrón!
¿Cuál Batman tú estás jugando?
¡Mamabicho!
Bro.
Cabrón. Después poco se lleva lo
Bruce,
suyo también.
Are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Maricón, ¿qué
Válgame,
Batman es
cabrón.
ese?
Vaya, mejor es que esto se va a poner bueno.
Válgame, cabrón, se me paró el nepe.
Mira, señor mamabicho, no me oyes.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué Batman es ese?
The Tale Series.
The Telltale Series, de los que hacen The
Getting you
Walking
into see
Dead, que
Falcone
hacen
like this?
este...
I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Man.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land
Yo
us
creo que eran
both
los
in
de
hot
Alcon.
water.
Cabrón, yo
I
paso
pulled
Ya
all
lo
the
que va a
strings
ser
I had to Play
interesante
10.
ahora.
cabrón.
This better not come back to bite us.
Yo creo que los pasan en el Play 3, cabrón.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot
Una
to me.
eternidad atrás.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any
Esa es
easier.
la cajera esta de una hora.
Last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Rápidamente. Porque
At
me den
least
ese
tell
otro
me what
millón.
this is about.
Coño, me saco 2 millones y
Look,
medio.
I'm all for
Y
blind
termino los
support,
challenges.
but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Hola, gato. Todo, papi.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Ella quiere huevo, pero...
lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Dios. Hay otro juego que hace esta compañía, mano, que lo quiero comprar también. Que lo juega Germán en su día y está bien bellaco.
Hijos de Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Y estás hablando y no te he dicho
More
nada.
than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you
Mire, pendejo.
I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
Esto es solamente por motivos para yo saber, pendejo, no te la viva.
And me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine.
Nah, que se mame el bicho.
¡No! ¡Eso no tampoco!
¡Diablo!
You'd never know the truth. Your old man is in yet.
¡Yo!
I need you.
¡Diablo! ¿Qué está pasando?
¡Cabrón, yo no! ¡Así tampoco! ¡Ay, cabrón!
Pensé que era hacerle sufrir como que no hacerlo. Como
Ah,
que
no hacerlo y ya. Ay,
cabrón.
Got that Wayne seed. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But then he got on his bad side. Your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
I never asked for any of it.
And yet, the money spends, doesn't it?
He made you rich, but you still had him killed.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents. So who did?
Pasa a saludar, mi amor.
Anyone in Gotham?
Hola,
Least of
papi.
all those you call
La que hay.
friend. Your
Esta gente
parents
siente.
learned that.
What?
For you in hell.
Marico, me asustaste, Black, relájate.
¿Qué carajo acaba de pasar? ¿Qué carajo acaba de pasar? ¿Qué puta no me dejaste saber?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
¡Cabrón!
What the Cabrón, pero esa tipa tenía metido algo. ¿Tú le viste en la cara?
Sí, sí, cabrón. Sí. Tiene una vena. Y no el venoso. Cabrón, en la boca.
Ay, Dios.
Con la risa de Diego me duele el pecho ya.
Papi, el humo, papi, el humo.
Bought us some time, but not
Me
much.
duele el
humo.
pecho, Diego.
¿Qué tú quieres del humo?
Me duele el pecho, Diego.
Do something like this. We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were
La
this
X, la X.
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up.
No, ella le tenía algo en la boca.
Lo sé, pero de un break.
Someone must have got to her, Jim.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Cuando ustedes se enferman, se les va el sabor para el carajo y el olor también.
Papi, tú lo que tienes es COVID, cabrón.
¿Tú crees? Porque si fuera COVID, cabrón, yo estuviera muerto.
Papi, yo he tenido COVID como 6 veces. Y todas las veces que me da son todas diferentes, cabrón.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Pero cabrón, tú eres un alien, no
The
jodas.
simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Supongo.
Somos un alien, porque yo lo soy. Yo, cabrón, yo tengo el pecho paloma, que tú sabes cómo se ve. El pecho en el
Ahora
bicho,
yo me quedo
cabrón.
sola contigo, que era lo que yo quería.
Ahí está, jómpele.
I have to know why she did this.
Nada, mis amores, yo solamente paso a saludar. Ya yo me bañé. Ahora,
Dale,
cabrón, voy a dormir.
Ya nos convirtió en Batman, papi.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the Batcomputer for anything I find.
Buenas noches, papi.
Yo por la defensa que te mejores.
Buenas noches.
I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ahí está. El cuello, el cuello.
Fresh injection site.
Alguien le inyectó algo.
Doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
Sí, yo tampoco creo, yo lo creo.
Foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Ya sé quién es. Ya.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Ay, miren, está aquí la cosa bella.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you.
Yo confío en esta cabrona. Tiene un no sé qué que me hace confiar.
Give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Ahora mismo no me atrevo a decirte nada. Estamos en...
Huh. Disappointing. Well, maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
No, mija, no. Tienes que esperar a la cita que te dije. Pendeja. En la cita yo te choteo y tú me das el culo. ¿Qué?
Date el culo, ¿qué?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Ay, puñeta.
Falcone had it coming. You cause as much pain as he
Un
did.
día hay una por cualquier cosa estaba testeando acá.
We should all be mindful of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed
Pudo haber sido el pingüino. Me huele que fue el pingüino.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters. and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Ay, vete pa'l carajo.
Una pregunta. ¿Quiénes están viendo eso? ¿Quién está viendo el share screen conmigo?
Tú solo, porque yo no puedo ver ShareScreen, yo necesito SharePlay.
Ah, hazle un SharePlay a este.
Yo lo tengo en live en YouTube también, cualquier cosa, pero te lo hago.
No, tranquilo, yo estoy en Gran Turismo mamando bichos ahora mismo.
Vale la pena que veas el juego, no te lo voy a negar.
Están cabrón, esas cosas ha pasado de las mejores cosas que yo creo que he visto en un puto share screen en la historia, cabrón. De ayudar a alguien a ubicarlo.
Cabrón. Qué mal de risa me dio esa mierda.
Así tampoco. Así tampoco. Joder. Ay, cabrón, eso tienes que clipearlo. Eso tienes que clipearlo obligado, cabrón.
Ahí está.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne
Ya,
already
cabrón, lo que él dice.
It's time he met the
Coño, no
Batman.
esperaste que se pusiese frío con el cuerpo este.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you,
The fuck is that shit?
doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is he?
I don't know. Please, Mr.
Names. You can help me.
Cabrón, está lloviendo y estoy con coma lisa y me acabo de tirar un 360.
About time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland?
That sounded like an order. Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of the city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go.
Deja que yo me ponga la comanda de lluvia, cacho.
How's about we
Cabrones,
talk
van a
this
ver.
through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it.
Él era.
Sorry this didn't work out, mate.
Él era, no era Falcone.
But I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Este cabrón tiene sospecha de que Bruce es Batman. Apuesto lo que tú quieras. ¡Ay, hijo de puta! ¡Le fallé el cero!
Diablo. Ya sabemos qué es lo que pasa.
¡Ay, este cabrón está duro! ¡Uy!
No.
¡Uy! ¡Ay, qué feo! ¡Anda, cabrón! ¡Agájalo a él! Ya se fueron, tacho.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
El juego está todo bugueado, pero está duro.
Si algunas personas no se escuchan.
Sí. Y el ambiente no se escucha. No, cabrón. No. No.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making allies.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey. Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you. His name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
No, ustedes son cojonudos. Yo también.
Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Ahí llegaron.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
¡Ah! ¡No se escucha la música!
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Vamos a ser civilizados.
Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
¿Será por YouTube? ¡Ella!
¡Anda! A ver, voy a quitar el live, se jode.